What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Zombie Joystick Gaming here, and let's dive into the Coventry City Road to Glory Realistic Career Mode. For those joining us for the first time, welcome. Hopefully this episode's entertaining enough for you to come back. For those joining us again, you all know we currently sit second in the table. After a couple episodes back, not having like the greatest win streak, but last episode, oh my word, that Sakamoto scissor kick. Oh my word. But we sit in second after 34 games, got 9 more to go in the season. 1 point above third, 6 above 4, so what we need to do is basically stave off Leicester and kind of get this automatic promotion spot. That's our goal for from the board this year. So at the bottom of the table, though, we have Watford, Plymouth Argyle, and Sheffield Wednesday. Definitely still a close race from roughly 22nd to 17th or so. So definitely a lot more of the story to be written of this season. For the games in this episode today, we are going up against West Brom, Rotterdam, Watford, Hull, Huddersfield, Cardiff, and as you can see, we have a cup game against West Ham in the FA Cup. So hopefully, what we're going to do is probably just based on the initial standings. Might change as we start simulating here, but based on the initial standings, we're going to be playing West Ham, Hull, and Huddersfield. Everybody else is in the bottom half of the table, bottom of the barrel. So those are who the games are going to be playing. So let's jump into the sim of West Brom. After the simulation, we walk away with a 2-0 win. Doesn't seem like it was a domination by us in any way, shape, or form, which kind of sucks. Asante got a double, which good for him. We're just happy to get the win and continue moving forward. The scouting report, as you can see, we're still scouting Lloyd Pierce. Still aren't able to sign him, but we'll keep scouting him. No one else of note, really, that we're going to hang on to, so we'll go ahead and reject everyone else. Might end up rejecting Lloyd in the long run, but we'll see kind of how that shakes out when that last scouting report happens. Coming into this Rotterdam game, we did play a backup side, and we were still able to come away with a 2-1 victory, which is a good sign, but, I mean, giving up 53% possession and 14 shots, that's not a great performance as you get towards the end of the season here, but a win is a win. We will take the 3 points and continue to move on. Playing our best lineup in this game, in the simulation, we walk away 3-1 victors. O'Hare putting in that third goal in the 81st minute after Bio kind of inches a little bit closer and cuts that lead in half in the 78th. But that performance is probably just looking at the stats is a much better one than we had against Rotherham. But again, another 3 points, and we're happy to move on and into the first played game against West Ham. Interesting news here. Haji Wright has been called up for international duty, but as you'll see, he is currently out with an Achilles injury for the next 4 months. So, not really sure what he's doing being called up on international duty. Can't say I'm really happy about it as a coach. As you see also, Kitching picked up a suspension, so won't be able to play against West Ham. Looking at the Scottish scouting report, again, nothing really here besides Arthur Johnson stands out to me, and he doesn't really even stand out, so we're probably going to release everybody. So, for the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, Man City take on Palace, Arsenal and Liverpool, what a big game. Us against West Ham, Man United against Forest. If we beat West Ham and United beats Nottingham Forest, that would be an actual real life semifinals matchup if we get to play them. So that would be pretty cool if we can make that happen. But we have to beat West Ham first, which is going to be a very difficult game for sure. The West Ham team is definitely a strong one. 5 wins in their last 5 games. A lot of people on international duty, and Kudus being suspended definitely helps. Actually helps a lot because they definitely aren't the strongest lineup out there, but Nat Phillips, Souček's make up the holding midfielders. Scarles, Paqueta, and Cornet make up the kind of attacking 3 and wingers. Ings is the lone striker up top, and Bobek is in between the posts with Emerson, Ogbonna, Zuma, and Johnson making up the back 4. So definitely not as strong as they could be, which is good, but it's still going to be a very, very difficult game for us. We are playing the strongest lineup available to us. Kitching, minus Kitching, he's got the suspension, but this is the team that we will be taking on West Ham with. Lucky for us, it's a home game. Going to switch up the uniforms, and then we'll see you in the game. I'll look at David Moyes, who might not actually be the manager after this year. Might be Ruben Almiron. Not sure, but as he's the manager today, that's who is in front of us to try and go and beat. Definitely didn't want to get copyright stricken. Had to turn off the announce team, but we're away. Putting some pressure on this West Ham back line to start this game. Hopefully we can get a mistake out of them. That would be nice. An early goal for us would go a long way. And one thing we definitely don't want as well is a replay. Because if we get a replay... Oh my god. I can't... Just the crowd thinks we should have a penalty. I don't, because he got the ball first, for sure. But we are putting them under pressure. I feel a mistake coming. A semi-mistake there. We get the ball, though. Ashley Young able to hold off Danny Ings. Moore with a lazy pass back to Mavropanos. And Asante is able to take it from him. Can we do anything here? O'Hare. Oh. Blocked by Cresswell. That wasn't O'Hare. That was Pyak Seung Ho. Ashley Young with the cross in. And that's going to be a penalty on Souček. My word. This could be the early goal we were hoping for. O'Hare beats the goalie, and we take a 1-0 lead at home. This is huge for us. Hopefully we can play some good defense and keep this lead. This is the perfect start for us. Our captain steps up in the 17th minute to give us the lead. And that should do it for the first half. We carry that 1-0 lead that we got back in the 17th minute into halftime. But it's been a dominating performance by Coventry City, to say nonetheless. Should probably have a 2-0 lead, but we will take the 1 for now. Looking at the stats, actually, it wasn't even as much of a domination as I thought it was. I thought we had the ball more, but they actually possessed it a little bit more. We did have more shots than them, but Sakamoto. Oh, that's definitely another handball on Cresswell. That is way more blatant of a handball than the first, but nonetheless, it hopefully gives us a 2-0 lead at home against West Ham. There, top right. and he scores, puts it away, giving us a commanding 2-0 lead. Let's go. Hopefully, if this holds up, there's still 30 minutes left of this game, we get to play United in the semifinals and can try to reverse the real-life results in actually beating Manchester United. But we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Let's try Sakamoto over the top here. A ball from... That's probably what we'll be looking for as we go up to the Premier League, is like a ball-playing center half who can drop a huge, like a nice ball over the top. What a... Oh, more... I feel like, based on that goalkeeping animation, our goalie was none the wiser with that save. That save came out of nowhere. 10 minutes to go. They have their first corner of the day, and it leads to their second corner of the day. Can we keep things under control? Come get it. We do. I see Sakamoto. I see Keane Lewis Potter. They're definitely turning up the heat. I don't know what Sakamoto's doing. We're trying to run a 2-on-1. I tell him to run in behind, and he doesn't. Garcia in the box. There's a few people there with him. And he picks out Cornet. Saved again by Moore. Less than a few seconds here of normal time, and we move on. Hopefully we can keep this clean sheet, but 3 minutes of extra time, hopefully we can get it. Their goalie is up. The goalie is able to... I'm trying to get that over, but it's not going to be enough. Not going to be enough. But we'll take it. That's fine. It pushes them all the way back on the edge of their own box. Ref, where's the whistle? And there you have it. We move on to the semifinals of the FA Cup. No. Yeah. 8 down to 4. Let's go. You can see some of the results here. Man City was able to beat Crystal Palace. Arsenal thrashed Liverpool. Nottingham Forest won on penalties. Wow. I guess we can just hope to get Nottingham Forest, honestly. What we did not want to see. Callum O'Hare has gotten the interest of Manchester United, something we can't, in good faith or good conscience, block, and the spreadsheet said we had to sell anyway. So we will try to get something worked out right now with Manchester United. Well, we have to agree to a deal of $6 million for Callum O'Hare. Manchester United weren't willing to really pay over that, which I guess is their right, but we had to sell, so we accept that, and hopefully he will agree to terms. That's just kind of takes a little bit of the realism out of it, with O'Hare not being able to come to terms with Manchester United. Come on. You couldn't come to financial terms with one of the bigger clubs in the entire world. Well, maybe I'll put him on the transfer list when we get to the Premier League to kind of add some realism to see if a Premier League team will come in for him. Just as we get ready to play Hull here, I just have a feeling it's going to be free agent city in terms of getting players for the next season, or getting people off the team who just got relegated from the Premier League, anything like that, because it's going to be slim pickings. We have no money right now, and I can't imagine we're going to get a huge allotment of money moving up. Looking at the standings on the going in, we are going into match day 37. Everyone else around us has played. Everyone around us has played. We are 5 points ahead of Leicester, which is nice. If we win, we will be 8 points, which is an even nicer gap with 5 to go. The Hull City team, as you see before you, have Ryan, Giles, Greaves, Jones, Christie make up the back four. Slater and Morton make up the holding midfield. Carvalho, Zorawi, Sharp, and Jaden make up that front three. Definitely going to be a tough game for us, but they're not in the best of form right now. So hopefully we can at least try to get a point to go 6 points ahead of Leicester, but definitely want to try to get a win. Playing our strongest team against Hull City, hopefully, like I said, come away with these 3 points. Put it out for a corner, which is nice. Sorry. Having a bit of a coughing fit, but put it out for a corner. Here we go. Can we get up? We cannot. Sakamoto beats Giles again. Out for a throw, was looking for Keen Lewis Potter at the back post there. O'Hare, Asante, and saved by the keeper. What a save. I think if I go far post there, that's a goal, but I tried to go near post and he was still available. Ashley Young with the cross in. Not the best cross, like at all. But we get it back to recycle possession. Oh. You figured the pass would have more venom than that. You just figure it would. Then I've got to come to this. And oh wow, what an audacious attempt by their captain. What an attempt by Sharp. He beat the goalkeeper for sure. But lucky for us, he beats the post. Slater, back to Greaves. We might look at getting Greaves and bringing him into Coventry if we get promoted. But a bad pass by him. The man in question. Oh, he somehow recovers. But a bad pass puts them under pressure and we are not able to capitalize. Back to our center back. I was trying to find an opening there. They weren't really giving us one. It's going to be 0-0 at halftime. We're able to step in. Keen Lewis Potter to O'Hare. O'Hare able to bring it in. Gets it to Asante. Keen Lewis Potter blocked by Jones. We definitely need this domination to account for something. The cross in. Header. And Asante just puts it wildly wide. Like, doesn't even square up with where the goal is. 2 minutes of extra time here. It's, again, been a very dominating performance, but unable to do anything in terms of getting a goal or putting any vim. Oh, no. No. You are not going to do this to me. No. Hull City on the attack. A weak cross, and that's going to do it. It's going to be a 0-0 draw. Unfortunately, unable to make that dominance count and get a goal, but a point is what we walk away with. I mean, it felt like a domination because look at that. 120 passes attempted, 10 shots to their 1. So, unable to get... What was our XG, actually? 3.4. And we weren't able to get anything. What a shame. This is actually the weirdest thing that has ever happened to me in FIFA. Or FC. We literally have games scheduled on back-to-back days. An away game on Saturday and a home game on Sunday. don't really know how I feel about that. After the simulation, we come away 2-1 winners, 70% possession. So there's definitely a performance put on by the away team. This is the team we're going to be rolling out there to try to get this win. They're exhausted, but hopefully no one gets hurt and we can walk away with all 3 points. You're there. Ashley Young with the shot and saved by the keeper. Our first corner. Ashley Young's up. Ashley Young scores with the header from the corner. Let's go. The 38, maybe 39-year-old has been the one of, if not the best players for us since we brought him in January. He has truly stepped up for us. Gets bullied off of it, but only as far as Pyeok Sung-ho. I see him. King Lewis Potter with the volley. What a goal. He was picked out with the perfect cross. And he met it with, I wouldn't say thunder, but accuracy. Just what a cross and what a goal. Beautiful. See if we can go in 3-0 leaders. Oh, what a ball. But unable to reach it. O'Hare, able to continue to run with it. Still perplexed why he didn't make the move to Manchester United, but Pyeok Sung-ho, saved by Horvath, out for a corner. The midfielder with the cross, the defender with the header, and it goes wide. Was hoping we could have got that in. Definitely just happy to get out of here with this win. Happy to get out of here with no injuries, and hope we can get everyone rested for the next game. Definitely been a huge month for us. Probably like 2 more wins. I'd say we'd lock up the automatic promotion, which is the original goal we had for the season. So it didn't start well, but it has ended pretty great. Or on a higher note. And we give up a goal on the break to Robinson. It's, it is just me talking, but they scored. We just now got to keep him out. Keep possession for the next 2 minutes. Looks like we have been able to keep it, and we do walk away with that 2-1 lead, or 2-1 victory. Another 3 points. That's what I care about. Let's march on. Looking what's in our youth academy before we end this episode. Not the greatest potentials, but we'll definitely keep working on it. We'll probably let Summers go, but we'll see. We'll give him probably till the end of the season. We'll figure it out. Looking back at the month of March, we were able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 wins and a draw. Again, another strong month for us to close out this episode. Huge. In the standings, we currently still sit second. 9 points above Leicester City, who have a game in hand against us. So that will probably most likely be 6 points. Rounding out the rest of the promotion spots, you have Southampton, Middlesbrough, Bristol City, and Stoke City, and Hull City 2 points off of those spots. In the next episode, it is a huge month for us heading into the off season. We have, Leeds United, 1 versus 2. Hopefully we can come away with points. We have Southampton. That is, I think they're in 4th. And then we have the cup game against Arsenal in the semifinals. So hopefully we can reverse those real life hoodoo or voodoo or whatever and get to the final of the FA Cup. But that's going to do it for us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on those notifications. This is Zombie Joystick Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.